Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here comes a handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
And they'll use the ground game here. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing that
he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead.
Another score. I'll tell you what, they're not hiding their feelings for how they feel about these guys. They went east and west on this one, and with that fast of a player, it's as much of a statement as throwing it. They know they've got the players, and they're going to make you stop them.
So they'll try to add to the lead now in the PAT. And the extra point is missed. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll run it from the gun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. Decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football to the 42.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Offense ready to start this drive. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
I like the call here. Third down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. The punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot it down at the 15. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Back to throw. It's Bennett. Caught over the middle. It's Ross. It's a nice gain. It'll move the football up to the 27.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. Well, they bring the excellent outside linebacker off the edge, Kirk, with a sack that time.
Yeah, he's got great length and great speed. In a blitz like this, you just overwhelm the offensive line. They bring one more than they can handle up front. You can't account for everybody. The quarterback, all he can do is eat it. Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on first and second down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on third and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his fourth down. Great job here by the D.
Well, the offense failed earlier in a fourth down attempt. They'll try it again here. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And out for downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
The defense is electing to play double coverage on this receiver, and the quarterback still tries to squeeze the ball in there.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Catch made on the out route. That play more than enough for a 1st down. Sets him up at the 24.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they tackle him for a huge loss, 9 yards behind the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And the quarterback with the shovel pass underneath. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on 4th and very long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain.
Boy, that was 4th and a mile. I'm surprised they even went for this. What in the world are they thinking? But give them all the credit in the world. They pick it up and keep the drive alive.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Gain of 4. 2nd down coming up.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive.
Here we go.
They'll run it here. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Extra point try coming now. He connects on the PAT. It's 13-0 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. On 1st down, it's play action. On the move now. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Man, I love to see the big guys get a chance to make a play like this. Usually it's the guys off the edge, the linebackers, maybe a blitz, but instead, the big fella at nose tackle gets the sack.
Play fake, looking to throw. They're standing there, gets hit.
another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He fires this throw and is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
1st and goal here for the offense. They'll try to run this one in. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Oh, that's exactly what I love to see. That's how you tackle. That is textbook from this corner. He flew in, made the tackle in space, and keeps him not only out of the end zone, but a short loss there.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, you'd hate to squander this great field position, but here's 3rd and goal. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. Caught near the goal line. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
I understand the offense going to the quick slant, especially when you have a receiver that can do some damage after the catch. Pretty good job here by this defense not allowing that to happen.
All right, here we go. 4th down and goal. Trying to convert with a sneak.
Oh, how about that, Chris? Bear Bryant's looking down, smiling on that call. 4th down and goal. You go with the goal line formation. You bring the defense in tight, and you still overpower them for a touchdown. Thing of beauty.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Second down play coming up for this offense. And it's incomplete. He doesn't connect on his first throw.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
It's a quick grab. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
To throw, it's long. Throws to the tight end. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off. So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick catch over the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Contact as he threw it. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Fired into a tight window and picked off. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Dropping back. It's long. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
On third down, he drops to throw. Stepping to his right now to avoid the pressure. He's hit just before the throw.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. This football incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Throwing for his running back. That ball snagged for a completion. They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Scanning the field. It's long. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the ball is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back.
Yeah, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The offense now operating in empty. To the air. It's long. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Now to play fake, he'll look to throw it. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And that's a third straight misfire.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. This offense has been struggling, still scoreless, but on the move now with a 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Ball by the back behind the line of scrimmage. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a 3rd down.
The short completion of the tight end. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking deep down the left side. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They keep feeding the running back, but he's had nowhere to go tonight. They've been dominated at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the 1st down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Hit as he throws it deep. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense...
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Caught in the backfield. It's Morris. And he'll be brought down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Can he make it to the marker? Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. First down, looking to throw the football. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there.
2nd down coming up.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
By the defense.
Now it's 2nd down here.
Squirrel, 42 Spider, Griffin.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Deep shot toward the end zone.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in man on the line of scrimmage unblocked and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire. And the defense knew exactly what was coming there. Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
And he dumps it off to the tight end. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Scanning the field. It's long. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there. Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply feeling to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Here's the second down play. Receiver in motion now.
Man, I love to see a defense that's prepared for anything. The offense here tries that jet sweep and quickly found out that going side to side is tricky against this defense and this speed they have.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the 4th quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here comes the offense looking to start the drive.
Here we go.
Back to pass. It's long. He missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Oh, it's another incompletion. Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a 1st down. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They finally tackle him at the 4. That's a solid gain on the pitch and catch. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Great start for this offense. 3 plays and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. Testing the right side here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Ball is tipped at the goal line. It falls incomplete. Great play to prevent the touchdown.
Now this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times. Consistent pressure. Just dominating performance.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the 4th quarter.
The pass ball's incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pass rush closing in. And it's hauled in way downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him?
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. He's missed the PAT. Wow. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Off the play fake on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Dropping back. It's long. He's looking deep again. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
Looking to throw it deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
But here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to throw it again. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. This is the 6th play on the drive.
Let's go. Okay, ready?
On first and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Physically defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Can't connect with a long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in a game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Matthews. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Second down.
Second down, looking to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB.
There's the interception. Man, this defense could have used that a lot earlier, but a chance here for the offense now to get some late consolation points.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Hit just as he throws the ball.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. To throw, it's Bennett. The receiver makes the catch. The completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's complete. That's enough for a first down.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Grab behind the line. It's Morris. And he gets into the end zone to make the score look slightly more respectable. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Play action here on first down. Looking deep to the right side. Catch made down inside the 25.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Baxter. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Back to pass. It's Bennett. Took contact on the throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late, these obvious drop-back situations.
Past the 25. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
On first down, it's play action. That's Karr. It's Moore. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Here's a first and 10 play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
And it's incomplete. The try fails, but hold on a second. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. So the PI call, defending the fade in the end zone, will move the ball closer now for the offense. Now the offense will go for a two-point conversion.
Cooler 18! Cooler 18!
Caught behind the line. It's Morris. And they'll get him down that time.
Interesting call here by this offense on the two-point conversion. Just not enough depth on that route to get him across the goal line, and the defense does a nice job of coming up with that tackle to keep him short.
On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
The offense starts with a short field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there at what will be the final play of the quarter. Well, this one, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team.
Very beginning of this game, you can almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every capable of playing. Be interesting to watch down the